back to Maxwell Starr's beer review. Tonight we're going to take a look at Czechvar, or as it's known to the rest of the world, Budweiser Budvar. This is the original Budweiser. The Budweiser that we know here in North America is actually was originally started as an imitation or a copy of the original Czech Pilsner, Budweiser Budvar. This stuff hails from the Czech town of Budweis, hence the name Budweiser. It's from Budweis. Was originally started, I don't know the exact year that they started producing this beer, but it was well before. This has been basically, it says in the back, Czechvar is a special name for the world famous beer produced at the renowned brewery Czechvar, Czech Republic. Benefiting from over 700 years of brewing experience from the South Bohemian region, Czechvar is the golden original, acknowledged by many connoisseurs as one of the best lagers in the world. Best before date is March 14th, 2012. Better get drinking it. Anyway, as I said before, Budweiser, the American Budweiser, was originally started as a copy of that beer. In Canada, though, just like in the U.S., Budweiser, the American company, owns the naming rights to the name Budweiser, whereas in the rest of the world, they are still allowed to call this Budweiser Budvar, because Budweiser, the American company, doesn't own the rights in Europe. In Europe, Budweiser has to go by the name of Bud, whereas this is actually Budweiser Budweis. Kind of confusing, but it's the way it works. Anywhere else in the world, this is called Budweiser Budvar, and it's the original. So, Pilsner style lager. Let's crack it open and take a look. It actually has a gold foil cap. Just gotta set that down for a sec. And look at the cap, which is just plain. Shoot, I wish I hadn't ruined that. Oh well. Anyway. Imagine people are screaming at me to pour the beer, so let me take a look here. Get my pint glass here. Not a whole lot of head. Then again, I poured it fairly gently. It's still got about a finger there, and it seems to be growing as the carbonation comes up. It's a straw pale yellow, a little bit on the brassy golden side. For the most part, it looks like your basic lager. Now, most beers I let give a chance to warm up, but this one here I let just to stay cold, just because it's a Pilsner. It should be drank real cold. Ingredients: water, malt, hops, yeast. So it's still like in confirmation or conformity to the Bavarian purity law. This is a Bohemian beer. Czechvar.com. Right. So the head's died off, but it's left sort of like an oil slick kind of appearance at the top of the glass. Let's give it a sniff. It's not a very strong aroma. It's got this kind of a sweet, grassy kind of smell. You get a touch of like a caramel malt to it, but very faint. You smell mostly like the chill off the water, really. If that makes any sense at all. Not much of a hop note. I mean, there's like maybe like a slight herbal scent there, but it's not really strong. It kind of blends in with the rest. Yeah. It's not like an offensive smell or anything. It's just basically a light lagery kind of smell. Let's give it a taste. Right from almost the very front, all the way to the back. And especially on the roof of the mouth and seams, I just got this this herbal, earthy kind of twang to it, like a metallic kind of hop note. and a touch of sweet malt that hits and lingers a little in the back. And there's a little bit of that lingering hoppiness, like an herbal hoppy quality that touches in the back and lingers for a bit. That's basically all you can really say about this. It's got this sweet malt and a touch of caramel malt taste in the very back of the palate, and on top of that is this herbal, earthy kind of taste or hop note. There's a slight amount of grassiness to that malt taste along with the herbal taste. Maybe like a touch of toffee too. Oh, sorry. You just slight like a very mild, fruity kind of apple kind of taste. But overall, it's kind of medium to light beer, and very drinkable, and finishes quite dry. That's nice. It gives you this lingering taste of sweet malt and metallic herbal bitterness. It's really quite nice. Way better than American Budweiser. Anyway, I'm going to sit down with this one for a bit, and I'll come back with some thoughts. Be right back. And we're back with Czechvar, aka Budweiser Budvar. What did I think about this particular Pilsner? I gotta say, the Czechs really know how to do a Pilsner. They do a really nice Pilsner. I like this one. Perhaps not quite as much as Pilsner Urquell. I just seem to remember being a big fan of that one a lot more than like this one. But this one's really nice. It's got really nice malt flavor, really nice herbal, earthy, hoppy bitterness. The only detracting factor I can think of is that the malt character to this particular beer, the sweetness gets to be a little rich the more, the sweetness tends to get a little bit more stronger and stronger and stronger the more you drink it, which might make it a little more rich to some people and might impede the ability to drink a lot of this. That said, served ice cold, this thing is wonderful. It's a really nice beer. It's not a light beer by any means, but it's fairly light, like medium to light. But I think in any case, it's a nice, really nice tasting beer, and I would take this over like the likes of Pilsner, likes of like a Kronbacher Pils or a it's actually very similar to Kronbacher, or a Warsteiner. I would definitely take this over a Warsteiner any day. As such, I think I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5. Just because I really liked it, and it's a really easy drinking lager. And I don't normally like lagers. This one's actually really, really good. Anyway, thank you for watching Maxwell Starr's beer review. I hope you enjoyed watching my review of Czechvar, aka Budweiser Budvar. And I'll talk to you later. Cheers.